Regulations on employee fines, collection, management, and utilization. 1. Record keeping and transparency requirements to ensure accountability and transparency. All fines deducted from employees within an establishment must be recorded in a dedicated fines register. This register must contain the following details. 1. Employee information. The name of the employee subjected to the fine. 2. Wage details. The employee's salary at the time of the fine imposition. 3. Fine amount. The specific value of the fine deducted. 4. Reason for the fine. A clear justification for why the fine was imposed. Employers are responsible for maintaining these records accurately and making them available for review by relevant authorities upon request. For establishments with fewer than 15 employees, the employer is solely responsible for managing and allocating the collected fines in compliance with Federal Law No. 8. 2. Establishment of a committee for fund allocation for organizations with 15 or more employees. A fines fund committee must be formed to oversee the management and distribution of fines collected. 2.1 Composition of the committee. The committee must consist of the following members. 1. Employers' representatives, appointed by the employer. 2. Employee representatives, selected from among the workforce. 3. Competent Labor Directorate representative. If requested by the employer, a representative from the local labor directorate may participate in oversight. 2.2 Decision-making process. 1. The committee is required to reach a quorum with all members present to ensure legal validity. 2. Any decision regarding the disbursement of fines must be approved by the employer or their designated representative. 3. All decisions and discussions must be recorded in official meeting minutes for accountability. 3. Permissible uses of fine funds. The primary objective of fines collected from employees is to enhance the well-being and social conditions within the workplace. Therefore, funds may be allocated to the following. 1. Social welfare projects. Initiatives aimed at improving the quality of life for employees. 2. Recreational and community facilities. Establishing or maintaining facilities such as sports clubs, mosques, libraries, cooperative societies. 3. Employee medical care. In cases where an employer fails to provide legally mandated medical treatment, fine funds may be used to cover necessary healthcare expenses for affected employees. 3.1 Prohibited uses of fine funds. The collected fines must not be used for 1. Employee bonuses or rewards. Fines cannot be reallocated as financial incentives for workers. 2. Personal necessities. This includes the purchase of food, clothing, or any similar individual benefits. 3. Investment in commercial ventures. Funds cannot be utilized for profit-making or speculative business activities. 4. Management of fines in multi-branch organizations for establishments with multiple branches. 1. Each branch must maintain a separate register for fines collected from its employees. 2. Fine funds collected in a specific branch must be used exclusively for the benefit of employees in that branch. 3. A central committee, comprising representatives from all branches, may be formed to oversee fund management at the corporate level. 5. Fund distribution and liquidation process. 5.1 Postponement of fund disbursement. 1. The committee has the authority to delay the distribution of fines if deemed necessary for future planned projects. 2. Any such postponement must be documented in the committee's official records. 5.2 Allocation for social projects. 1. If the committee opts to allocate funds toward a social or community project, it must justify the decision in its meeting minutes. 2. The proposal must then be submitted for approval to the competent labor directorate in the facility's jurisdiction. 5.3 Final distribution upon facility liquidation. 1. In the event of business closure or liquidation, any remaining fines fund must be equally distributed among all currently employed workers. 2. This ensures that the funds are fairly allocated and not misused. 6. Compliance and legal obligations. Employers must adhere to these regulations as mandated by federal law. No. 8. Failure to comply with the proper collection, management, and allocation of employee fines may result in legal penalties and administrative sanctions. These guidelines are designed to ensure fairness, transparency, and social responsibility in the management of employee fines, promoting ethical workplace practices and improving worker welfare.